Welcome to Inside Haiku Apps.
Welcome back. Nice to see all those happy, smiling faces. Well, I can't actually see them, but I'm sure they're there. Okay, we are at this stage of the channel, mostly looking at the Haiku default applications. And we got a long way to go just with that. We have also seen that there's something called HaikuDepot, where you can download all kinds of different applications. Okay, that's way back. I don't have the number on me, but way back in the beginning, we had to look at HaikuDepot. But there is more. Not everything that is written for Haiku ends up in a repository. You'll find them at GitHub, you'll find them at SourceForge, you'll find them on people's personal websites as well. So we need to have a little bit of an idea on how we're going to handle that. Now, either it's in source code, and about 5 or 6 episodes ago we actually compiled a screensaver. You'll remember that. And sometimes it is in a package, the HPKG package format. That's a very inelegant name. I just normally call it an H package. Now, otherwise you go HPKG. Now, it doesn't really flow in English. Maybe it's better in other languages. So, I call it an H package. Sorry, deal with it. So, I am taking you to something that I wrote 4 years ago, and it is on SourceForge. If we look at it, project samples, right, a GUI front end to the tiny URL service. Okay, I don't know if you're familiar with tiny URL. It takes a very long web address and it condenses it into something very short. So that's a little program I wrote to, make it a bit easier, because you can go to tinyurl.com and paste in your web address. Right, I wanted to do it from my desktop. So I wrote this little program called TinyTim. It's written in YAB, which is something we'll talk about later. I could do a whole channel on YAB. So I've already downloaded it, but if you wanted to download it, then let's see. And then it is over here, and version 0.2. Oh, version 0.1 was even longer ago. Right, and there it is. It's only available for 64 bits. I never bothered to make a 32-bit version. And I have already downloaded it. Yeah, I know, cheating a bit. But I had to make sure that Web Positive could handle SourceForge, etc., etc. Okay, so there it is. So now all we do is we click on it and we say install. And it's going to tell me that there are other files that it needs. There we go. And it needs YAB. Apply changes. Installing. and done. Okay, now here you can open it, you can uninstall it. I'm not going to do either. I'm going to close this, and there it is in the menu with a really terrible little icon. I really must fix that. And there's the program. Alright, so it already saw that there was something in the clipboard, and it automatically put it in for it. Very nice, right? So let's go. Now, when I wrote this back in 2017, HTTPS wasn't a big thing. Right, so it's now going to give me an error message. Is this a valid URL? Start with www or HTTP. Okay, doesn't matter. We will simply take out this S and submit it again. And there it is. We can now copy this to clipboard. And we go back to Web Positive and open up a new tab there and paste it in. Let's see where we end up. And you see SourceForge automatically put in the S, so that's not really something to worry about. I'll fix it sometime. I'm thinking of rewriting the whole thing in a different language anyway. Right? And so, well, I'm not telling you to use my putrid little app. You know, it needs a rewrite. Needs some love. But I'm just showing you how easy it is when you find an app that's not in a repository to just add it to your system. Double click on it, click on a few buttons, and you're done. Okay, and so that is it for today. Thanks for watching.